Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. If you like these videos, leave a thumbs up. Today I'll be showcasing my baby trap again, so it'll be the first time in a long time, but the first clip is going to be on my main 156mm trap. I am baiting a range attack here, so if you guys want to know how to bait a range attack, just sit in the gear that you want to bait. So if you're sitting in infantry phalanx, sit in cav gear because it's most likely they're going to send a range blast at you. This guy went in tier 5, tier 4. I didn't even switch my gear. I realized what the guy's gear was like, and I knew I was okay to actually take this blast, especially if I'm full countering like that. You can see he only did 55,000, even though I'm not in gear or anything like that. He sent 150,000 tier 5 range, and the rest was tier 4. So he ended up losing 120,000 tier 4, and then a little bit of fodder in there just to reduce his losses. But I saw his gear. I was like, yeah, that's definitely not something I need to switch my gear for. Again, I'm just sitting in my cav gear, so it's not really helping me. The gear is not helping me at all against that range blast, but my base stats were definitely high enough to take his blast with my comps, so the tier 5 blast wasn't such a problem. Again, that's my stats there. I'm around 200 and something percent. Obviously, cav is a little bit higher because I have cav gear on, but again, it's not really going to help. But here's my baby trap. So this is going to be the first baby trap clip in a long time. Have not posted a baby trap clip and maybe I don't know how long it was, but I decided to pull out the baby trap again just to test to see how it was going with all the updates. It still works perfectly fine against smaller people, and you'll see this in this video, but once you start getting up to stronger people, it does not work. Again, this trap was always built to take on like low tier 4 players, so like under 500% blast stats, and then obviously tier 3 players and stuff like that, because you're only 37 million might. You can get tier 3 people like this guy. This guy's a tier 3 guy. He's coming in for another attack. Again, the problem with the baby trap is your level 16 what's called watchtower does not tell you the type of troops that are coming, so you can assume from a 50mm might guy he's sending tier 3, but someone over 200mm might, you have no idea what they're sending. They could be sending tier 5 at you for all you know, and you don't know the familiars and all that stuff. You don't even know really what how many exactly troops they're sending. You just get an estimation. So in this one, you're going to see here, I'm getting an estimation of 200,000 with heroes deployed and a couple familiars. So I don't know what he's sending at me. I don't know if this is a tier 5 blast. I don't know if he's sending tier 2. It is quite slow, so I assume tier 4, but I don't even know. So it came in here. I was able to cap that one. You can see his gear is not great, so I'm not too worried about this guy. Even if he was sending tier 5, it wouldn't be such a problem. But yeah, he sent tier 4, 250,000. He did 50,000 damage to me. He sent a mix attack. Okay, he sent infantry range, so it wasn't the hardest thing. Again, cav is the hardest thing on this count. The problem with the C16 count is the low HP, low base stats. I have no army stats whatsoever. I basically just have what's on my gear and my talents, so my stats are quite low. I can have a ton of troops at a low might, but again, my stats are quite low. So in this situation, I was kind of sitting there. So now I have, I think, 2 other leaders. So I was kind of like looking to see if they're going to set a rally on me anyways. This guy decided to port back in here again. This guy's leaderless. The other guy is ported next to me. I'm like, okay, this looks like a rally. From my experience, this looks like a rally. It doesn't look like a gangbang. Again, 2 of the people don't have their leaders, so they're most likely not going to be gangbanging me. It looks like they're looking to set a rally on me, so I decided to jump out of my guild. So the really good thing about a C16 castle is that you can't be rallied while you're not in a guild. So anyways, this guy decided to come in with 300,000. I was assuming 375. I have no idea. It was 363,000. He sent pure tier 4, did 135,000 to me. Again, I full countered him, so it wasn't too bad. If he sent cav, it might have hurt a little bit. But again, his stats weren't crazy or anything like that, so I wasn't too worried about anything. But it was little QTO. He decided to go in and destroy me. But he ended up not doing anything. I was able to cap his leader as well, so I capped that full 363,000 tier 4 blast on my little C16 37mm might castle. Again, this guy's gear was a little bit better than the 160 mil mic guys, but again, he wasn't an amazing lead, so I wasn't too worried. So this is kind of what this trap is set up to take, kind of take blasts like this. It is not like a Titan trap or anything even close to that. I'm pretty sure if a Titan hit me, I would lose all my troops. They'd probably kill all 9 million of my troops in one hit. I'm not kidding, especially with the counter research. So this guy's going to go in 200,000, but he doesn't have his leader, so this isn't going to do too much to me. It is kind of a desperation attack because they realize they cannot send a what's called a rally on me, because now that my C16 is not in a guild, they can't rally me. It's impossible. They cannot start a rally. They can only solo me, so that's the best part. He decided not to empty his infirmary, so he lost all 250,000 of those. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm pretty sure he set the rest of his troops by the looks of it. And yeah, he pretty much has nothing left because he decided to kill all his troops there. Adula is messaging me like he wants to test me out. I'm like, do not send tier 5 at me, or tier 4, because Abdullah here in DMR, I know he has like 750 attack. So this is not something he wanted to test me out. So I'm going to give his leader back after this. He's only sending tier 2. I'm like, please don't be sending tier 4. You will literally destroy this trap. But yeah, he sent tier 2 and still did 189,000 with his blast. Again, he sent full gear and all that and sent a proper attack. But it was a tier 2 attack, so it wasn't too bad. He doesn't have tier 5 familiars, which is really nice, or he would have did tons of damage. But you can see he's got full mythic on there, so that would have hurt a bit. And this is the one that really hurts me. Boom. So this one was a 600+% tier 4 blast at me. Again, that's his gear, so he probably has 650, because my trap, Unusual Duck, or not my account, Unusual Duck, it has about 650 with that gear, so I'd assume around 650 based on his gear. So again, this account cannot take a blast like that. So you can see this is what happens when an actual strong person comes in and blasts you. So this account is for low tier 4 players. Again, new players, new tier 4 players, but good accounts like this guy's not worth it. Nope. And you can see you switch back to his fake gear there, but yeah, you can see this 225 mil account has 650. So this is the problem with the baby traps. I'm like, I try to find kingdoms that are good and stuff like that, but a lot of them are kind of infected by these low might guys that have like 650 plus, 700 plus. One of the guys that hit me with like 750 with double tier 5 familiars, I'm like, and the guy's only like 500 mil might, and so he can come into these small kingdoms and totally destroy them. So it's really hard to find a good kingdom for the baby trap now. So I'm kind of looking to do something else with it. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe find a different kingdom, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's going to be a rally party going on in the background here. We are just rallying some guy. I guess he's in Fury. He's definitely online. I think he might have one of our leaders already, so we set a bunch of rallies on him. And we're going to do a couple rounds to see... yeah, I'm pretty sure he must be in Fury, because he's not shielding here, and you'll see why later. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the baby trap while this rally party is going on in the background. So the baby trap is a hard thing to do, because you got to find a kingdom where the people don't have like 600+% blast, because you can't take 600+% blast, at least at low might. I mean, if I boost it up to like, I don't know, like, even if I boost up might, like, the thing is, they're still going to do a ton of damage, so I could boost all the troops and all that, and then hopefully they don't do a ton of damage to me, and I guess, but then I'm going to be like 90 mil might. I might as well just change up my comp at that point, go the tier 2, tier 3, go up to C17. I could be rallied at C17. That's the only issue. Like, the good thing about C16 is, like I said, once you get to... like, once you get their leaders and you jump out of a guild, they can't rally you, so they're forced to solo you. And it's hilarious to watch, especially people who can't solo you, because they'll just keep trying, and then eventually they're just like, I guess I don't have my leader for 7 days, because that's also another thing as a C16 is you can't execute leaders, so you have their leader for like 7 days or something like that. So it's kind of funny. Then they'll call in lots of people and they'll try and solo you and keep trying to solo you, and if they don't have anyone to solo you, you just keep capping them. So it's pretty awesome. But again, the only problem is once those like 650+% guys come in with the proper gear and the proper setup, you can't take their hits. They're doing 1,000,000 damage to you. I could probably have capped that guy if I popped a 50% boost, but then I'm still taking 1,000,000 damage. I'm just like, it's not really worth it because I don't have the beds for that. Even the Sanctuary at C16 is only 350,000, so you're just like, so I'm just like in between right now. So I don't know what to do with the C16. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, should I go C17, go the tier 3, tier 2 comp, and maybe boost up to like 80 mil might and try to trap around there? I can be rallied, but be much harder for someone like that to solo me then, especially with my decent gear and stuff like that. Because I didn't show you my baby stats, my baby trap stats. Even with 40% base stats, my gear boosts me up to like 220% mix. So I know that's kind of like what my main trap is without his gear, but again, that's pretty decent stats for a C16 with 43% base stats. So. But then again, I don't have the army attack stats and stuff like that. So that's kind of my little rant about my C16. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with it. But again, this is going to be the last round on this pub guy. So the ended up doing that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today and my little rant on the C16. But I will see you guys in the next one. And oh yeah, I have the top traps coming out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for the top traps. And have a happy Thanksgiving. Okay, bye.